Life is a series of dominoes, your death being the last one. Every event that precedes your death is part of the series of actions that inevitably leads to it. And even the smallest breeze, the tiniest disturbance, is enough to start toppling those dominoes. The first domino was a sneeze. She heard it as she was leaving the theater on Main Street that night. She never would have had the slightest interest in that darkest alley if she hadn't heard a sneeze burst from it. Like any ill-advised protagonist, she investigated, in spite of the darkness that prevented any meaningful indication of the murky shapes and figures in the alley. Naturally, she was scared off by the sound of rapidly approaching footsteps from deep within the alley. She feared the worst, and she fled. Now, let me make one thing clear. At this point, many stories would have meticulously attempted to disguise the fact that our protagonist was never in any real danger, saving that reveal for the twist ending. This story doesn't work that way. This woman is legitimately being pursued by a man who has every intention of ending her life. It doesn't matter why. All that matters is that our protagonist is earnestly fleeing for her safety. And the dominoes fall. She sprints out of the alley and down the sidewalk, and the attacker follows suit. Her apartment is 2 blocks away, and none of the other pedestrians out tonight have any interest in helping her. Her primary concern at the moment is getting her keyring out of her purse and finding the right key. This task proves distracting, and she nearly sprints directly into a stop sign and stumbles over a sewer grate, eventually tripping over a dog's taunt leash and falling over completely. A city bus weaving fortuitously between our main characters, giving her enough time to collect herself and continue fleeing. As would happen in any story like this, she reaches her apartment, glancing over her shoulder at her knife-wielding pursuer, and gets the door shut and locked behind her just in time. Her would-be attacker moves on, never to be seen again. You see, once the dominoes have started to fall, they don't stop until the end. The smallest thing, a simple sneeze, eventually snowballs into death. Once that domino falls, there's no going back. A man lost his life that night, his old, brittle bones cracking against the grill of the city bus. Oh, it's a shame about that seeing eye dog she tripped over.